And another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Willis. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there. And
under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Tony Field came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
Able to fight through 1 tackle. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 4th down, Willis. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints are pouring it on. Buying time to his left. That's caught at the 2. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Pushes past him and running with power here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Another try after the first down sack. Vick dancing to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Time for a break. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to... Vick loses the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Tyreek Hill. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Forced out to his left. It's complete. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And they got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though.
Yeah.
Because
now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start out here with the option left. Always got some breathing room. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. The Saints say they have it, and they do.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away, take care of it, because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. He's got a man, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one, 35 yards. Throwing on first down, Willis. This is caught, it's Woods. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Looking to throw. Willis being chased out left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Deontay Johnson there to make the grab. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Saints. Blankenship out for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And they'll begin on the ground here with Evans. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Evans gets it again on second down. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On the give, this is Evans. And he loses the football a second time. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Let's go! Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Vic's throw pulled in here by Powell. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Working with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Vic. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Vic to the air again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. William the Refrigerator Perry. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. The throw on 2nd down from Vic, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Vic. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Now the Saints coming back out ready to go for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. It got his man complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big-time play there for New Orleans. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. Going for it all. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he was able to maintain his vision, because normally when you break out to the left that way, it narrows everything down, almost becomes a half-field read. But he's able to still see the entire playing surface and try to connect all the way back to